I've been making the same chocolate cake since 1993. I served it at a restaurant I owned. I serve it for every birthday, and I will make it for anybody who asks. The sophisticated flavor comes from a hefty dose of cinnamon and a sour cream ganache. And the texture is very close to being a flourless texture, but it does have flour in it. By using the muffin method, you do not need a mixer. You combine all of the wet ingredients with all of the dry ingredients. I start with room temperature ingredients and I melt the butter and I sift all of the dries together. It's still humid, so there are still a lot of lumps in my ingredients. The secret ingredient is boiling hot water. I check my pan to make sure that it's induction ready with a magnet, and I bring the water to a quick boil and reserve it for later. The hot water creates a nice emulsion, which is similar to a shiny brownie, and also it brings out the flavor in the chocolate. A hefty dose of sweet cream butter mixed with whole milk and vanilla is a really smooth beginning to this mixture that gets the dries added in 3 stages, and it's whisked without aerating. And the whisk is important because it's much like a ganache. You want to create an emulsion, remove the lumps, and create a very smooth, cohesive batter. And when you start adding the hot water, you need to be careful because the two things do not want to go together. So you are going to have to very slowly and carefully whisk the hot water in, and you will see a remarkable change occur right before your very eyes. Switching to a spatula allows you to confirm that you have no unmixed parts of the batter that have stuck to the bottom of the bowl or the sides. I do get greedy and I did pour too much batter into here, but it is a forgiving cake, so it did dome, which it never does, but it didn't hurt the end product. By using 54% Calabo chocolate, I melt it very carefully in the microwave. The sour cream also goes in the microwave for 15 seconds. I want all of the ingredients to be warm enough that there is no seizing up of the chocolate. Using the whisk to add the sour cream in thirds helps me to slowly emulsify the chocolate with the dairy. By keeping the whisk in the center of the bowl and not creating a lot of splatter, I keep a similar temperature throughout the bowl and also pull in the chocolate to the middle, which creates a strong emulsion or a strong core to my ganache. The vanilla extract actually loosens the ganache up just a little bit, and then I want to take a spatula to bring it all into the center so I don't get hard bits, because this is really sensitive to temperature. My next video incorporates the use of my carrot cake, and then I put it all together in my third video. The end product ends up looking like a black and white cookie, only in cake form. Maybe a black and white cake is a new tradition in our home for birthdays, and it's one that I embrace.